Greetings family, greetings brothers and sisters. Thank you for coming back to watch this video and many more videos in our channel. So, since 2023 August, that is when we saw the BRICS meeting, the BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa meeting in South Africa. Last year, 2023 August, we saw them meeting for the BRICS summit, and they had invited a lot of African countries. Some went, some never went. Definitely, you know why some never went, because their leaders are still, held tightly by the West. And, there's a lot of interest in joining BRICS. Remember, last year when they met in South Africa, Johannesburg, we saw a lot of countries being added into the BRICS. So today it's called the BRICS Plus. And one of the country, or some of the countries include, we saw Iran being added into it. We saw Ethiopia, we saw Egypt, we saw United Arab Emirates, we saw Argentina, which then later said, no, we are not joining. And, it became like a group of 11 or so countries, which was amazing. So they said that with continued meetings and summits, they'll be adding members. And we have seen even Senegal, Nigeria showing interest among many other African countries. Because one thing, BRICS is, Russia, China are these economies which have grown, and every African country wants to be aligned to them. And one of their main agenda is de-dollarization, because they want to end the dependence on the dollar. Having the dollar, fiat currency, which is not pegged to any gold or anything. It's just some paper money. And you've seen how these countries have been exploiting Africa. They come take our minerals, print papers, bring them, and it's crazy. Anytime this currency goes down, our currencies go down. And right now, if you've been looking at the BRICS, they are using their local currencies. You find that China is using the yuan when trading with Russia, which is using the ruble. And Russia will use ruble while India is using rupee. So that is a dream for many African countries. And then when it comes to development-wise, Africa's development was first spearheaded by China. When China came to Africa in around 2000s, that is when Africa started seeing roads, especially in many rural areas. So we have this evidence that collaboration with China brings development. With BRICS, they don't enter into your political, they don't indulge in your politics. They just come, we sign contracts, and that's all. And they help you develop, and that's all. But when you look at the West, they will come and ensure that even in the elections, they are there. You hear the United States talking about democracy, because it's very easy to come in when a country have this Western democracy, and that's what is happening in many African countries. You hear them complaining that Niger or Burkina Faso doesn't have democracy. You see them using the media to talk badly or spread propaganda against these countries. So one of the countries that have shown interest in joining BRICS just some 2 days ago is Burkina Faso. And Burkina Faso has expressed interest in joining the BRICS group of emerging economies. That is what the Prime Minister of Burkina Faso, Apollinaire Joachim Tchelem Ditembela, said while speaking to Igor Martinov, who is the Russia's ambassador to Burkina Faso. And he said that this would help counter the domination of the dollar and the euro to achieve more equitable international trade, which is true. And the two discussed preparations for the Burkina Faso Economic Days Abroad, set to be held in Russia next month, according to a statement by the Office of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister of Burkina Faso said that They share the same political vision as Russia, as they have strategic partnerships on several levels, including diplomacy, military, and the economy. So BRICS was founded in 2009, and it took the acronym using the countries that formed it, that is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And several countries joined last December, and we saw them deciding to retain the name, but nowadays I see them calling themselves BRICS Plus. So this is so good because we have seen many countries in Africa showing this willingness to join the BRICS, because this is the future. This is the future of development in Africa. These are the countries that are spearheading the multipolar world, which means that power will not remain with some of the countries like we've been seeing the UK, US, but it will be held or distributed into more than the two states. And China can develop, Russia can develop, Uganda can develop. They should have power. Power should not be controlled by just some two nations across the world, but anybody and everybody is allowed to develop. That is what BRICS is spearheading. And we've seen, we know this is the future, because nobody is gatekeeping some development kind of things. Nobody's gatekeeping nuclear. Nobody's gatekeeping, or nobody will be gatekeeping marine, having ships. Do you know that African nations are not allowed, most are not allowed to own ships because, I don't know, marine regulations they cannot maintain, I don't know what. But such kind of policies which limit Africa and many countries of the world. But with BRICS, you are allowed to do all this without any control, without anybody saying that we are the people who are gatekeeping this. So the multipolar world, this is the future. So if you see any country showing interest in this, and this country is not France, because France has this agenda of, they want to join BRICS, but we don't know what they want with it. But if you see any African country wanting to join BRICS, know that there's a positive thing that they are wanting to, like Uganda. Like we are talking about Burkina Faso, and when we talk about Burkina Faso, Burkina Faso doesn't just go alone. It's Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. So this is the future, and we are hoping that many African countries, many presidents will wake up to realizing that the West is gone, and we are looking at the future of multipolarity and dedollarization. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. If you'd like to support us, we are selling these Fulani hats. Oh, we have a lot of them and they are beautiful. You see how good I look in it? You can click the link to our online shop on the description. That link will take you directly to the hat. You can add to the cart. You can go check out. You pay using mobile money or your card, and we'll ship it to you wherever you are across the world. We also have this WhatsApp number in which you can directly contact us, say hi to us, not just the comment section, but hi to us. But don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, if you haven't, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.